Hey YouTube, what's shaking? Stone Dog coming at you from the doghouse. Today we introduce the first video in a new series that we're adding to the family. We already have sports covered with our This Day in Sports History and our soon-to-be-back Sports Question of the Day. But when it comes to gameplay, we've been a little light. Sure, we've got our quick clips and random montages and Vic Roy vids, but that's just not enough. So today we add to that with a new How to Epic Fail Fortnite edition. That's right, we're going to make fun of ourselves and break down some of our greatest fails and walk you through those devastating losses step by step in hilarious fashion. Here's how we're going to set it up for you. First, we'll show you the clip itself. Then we'll go back and channel our inner sports analyst persona and give you slow motion play-by-play while going inside the minds of both our opponent, cause we're crafty that way, and your beloved Stone Dog to find out where it all went so wrong. By the way, if you want to catch us live, we stream 4 days a week, Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays starting at 5 p.m. CDT over on Twitch. We drop that link in the description. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at StoneDog146. You guessed it, those links are in the description as well. So whether you want to point and laugh, offer help, and believe me, we need it, or simply share in our pain, we think there's something in here for everyone. Let's get this thing started, shall we? Now that you've seen that train wreck of a clip that we'll be dissecting, let's get into it. First, we need to talk about the so-called edit fails. We got roasted on just about every social media out there for our poor editing skills, but what the naysayers have failed to understand is this. It's all about the psychological warfare, and we start off winning the mind games early on. These edit fails are actually not fails at all. We're simply practicing our reverse ramp edits while we wait for our victim to come out from his hiding spot. Once we know he's looted up the little fishing shop, we complete the ramp edit to perfection and head on out. As we hit the ground, we next decide to conserve our mats for mid-game and execute mind game tactic number 2, the naked rush. You will see in a moment that our opponent is also utilizing the same tactic, clearly indicating that we are up against one of Fortnite's elite pros. So we immediately move on to mind game tactic part 3, the warning shot. This particular move can be tricky because all it takes is a moment of weakness on our part, and we might accidentally let the bloodlust take over and one-shot the poor bastard. If you look closely, you can see we have a headshot sighted in on him perfectly just as he exits the bait shop. Instead, we hold strong to our resolve and deftly place our shoddy blast just to our opponent's left without actually touching him. Clearly, this has frightened our top-tier Fortnite pro as he suddenly loses his nerve and engages us directly, dropping 19 and 32-point shots on us that might have had lesser players boxing up and turtling in fear. We are not swayed from our plan. As Sun Tzu says, strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. And this fella's making a lot of noise. So there can be only one response to this indignity, and that's a quick flick body shot to remind him exactly who and what he is dealing with here. 34 less health later, and this guy should have gotten the message and disengaged immediately to go lick his wounds. But instead, the disrespect becomes palpable, and he somehow manages to land the luckiest shot in the history of Fortnite to send us back to the lobby. As one of the reigning old-timers in gaming today, I allow myself to bring forth the only response that any player should share with his millions of adoring fans when such disrespect is directed our way. The ear-shattering F-bomb. Back off! If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to sub, hit that like button, and drop us a comment sharing your own favorite epic fail moments in Fortnite or any other games you might be playing. Hope to see you in the doghouse soon.